Hi folks, and welcome to some Sisay Citadel Xmage first person gameplays. In this video we're gonna play 3 games versus other competitive EDH decks. Now this deck is built around the Bolas Citadel and Sisay Weatherlight Captain. We're gonna win the game with Aetherflux Reservoir and Sensei's Divining Top. We can use the Sisay to assemble the Bolas Citadel, or we use one of our tutors to get the Citadel in our hand and cast it. This is a slow toolbox controlly deck. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, we're gonna select ourselves as the starting player. And this is a terrible keep. We're not gonna keep this, we're gonna mulligan this. We're going up against Third Enchanter, that's scary. Kess, Dissident Mage, and oh, this is a partner commander. There's 2 commanders here, so this is going to be wow, interesting. This is the first time I'm actually playing against these guys, I think. Or have I played against them before? It doesn't matter. This is... if it had one more land, I might have actually kept it. But my deck contains 28 lands, so the risk of me sitting here and top decking is too dangerous. I'm just gonna mulligan this hand because I wanna play safe. I wanna get the hand that I can trust. And I don't trust this hand. Like, if the 2 top cards of my library isn't lands, it's gonna be terrible. This is also not a keep. Getting really terrible hands here. Yep, we're gonna keep this one. So, we're gonna put... we might keep Hapatra. I'm gonna put the fairy. And rumors. Doesn't matter. And we're gonna keep this one. So... this is not a good hand. But it's a safe hand. Explore. That is okay. We're gonna put Scalding Tarn into play. You're gonna crack that one. Underground Sea. Then we're done. It would have been great with a turn 1 dork. But I don't want to go lower than this. Not so sad. He crashed. Oh well, we're gonna have a 3-pod game. So sad. I really wanted to play against that Iset deck. Lotus Petal. This really looks like a competitive deck now. Meek Stone. This looks like something Sir Staxy. This is a Stack Sir deck. Let's build power. Lightning Helix. Land. Go. We're done. He cast Vampiric Tutor in my end step. And he then cast Talisman of Indulgence. I'm getting a little bit scared here. They're playing basic lands. Even 3-color decks actually plays a bunch of non-basic lands. So this could be stacks I'm going up against. So I think I'm gonna keep my fetch land in my hand. He could play... nah, he's not gonna play Ruination, is he? Is he? We're gonna cast Sisay. We're gonna put Taiga in play. The reason I didn't put With the Foothills into play is that I'm keeping it. Like, I'm freakishly a little bit scared about a potential back to basic from this deck. Alright, sir. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna cast Sir, right? Yeah, cool. He's adding green mana with his Lotus Petal. Cute. Yep, he's gonna cast Sir. Let's see if we can actually trick the guy. I have a Lightning Helix. Bayou. Let's put Bayou into play. Let's go to combat. Let's see if we can... let's see if he blocks. Let's see if he blocks. It's gonna be fun. If he does, I'm gonna kill it with my Lightning Helix. As I don't think I want this guy to actually search his deck. Come on, block. No. Alright. He didn't fall for it. I could actually cast Hapatra. And still... could I actually cast Hapatra and still have mana? I have... no, I don't. Because the blue is locked into both black. I could actually just pass turn and keep this open. Yeah, let's do that instead. I don't think I need Hapatra. Hapatra is not really that good. And it's better to actually have this at the ready to counterspell or activate my boss in instant speed. I have blue, I have green, I have white, I have red, I have black. So I have Verberg. I can actually get an activation from her. Okay, Doomsday. His pile, I could Let it resolve, but he doesn't have silence. So I don't know his pile. He probably has mana for this. Black, blue, white. Alright. Do you have a counterspell? Imp's Mischief. So you're gonna change the target so that my spell targets Imp's Mischief. Alright. Alright, I think this is over then. Or is it? He doesn't have mana. I mean, he has 2 cards remaining in his hand. He needs to crack the pile somehow. This game is probably gonna be over pretty soon. Like, either Kess wins now, or Kess wins next turn, or Sir wins his coming turn. Okay, so he's done. He's gonna exile a whole bunch of stuff. That's a Doomsday stuffy, cool thingy. Yeah, this looks typical. There's no Laboratory Maniac here. That is a really risky play to do. Cast Doomsday and pass turn. Like, that's asking for kill me. This is definitely a Sir Stacks deck. So interesting, actually. I love it. I love it. I don't know if Rest in Peace is gonna do it, though. Eidolon of Rhetoric. Yep, this is gonna be a very interesting game. That's for sure. I don't want to lightning bolt that thing anyway, so we're just gonna attack you. And we're gonna be done. When I think about it, what I actually should do is maybe cast Seek in response to the Sir trigger, go inside his deck, and exile a card that is gonna kill me. Think Back to Basics is the worst thing he could bring against me. And Tomb is... You can't cast Entomb, dude. There's some Rest in Peace in play. All instant and sources are countered unless the parent pace and spells being cast. Alright. I see. I guess that I wanna cast search target opponent's library now in that case. Seek. I'm gonna search his library. No, black and white. Let's take a look-see. Okay, so this is very important. The choice now is gonna be very important. So we have Laboratory Maniac. We have Leyline of the Void. I don't care about that one. I don't care about that one. So there's a Tainted Pack, Laboratory Maniac, Elegnon. That is a card. Energy Field, a Knowledge Pool. This is scary. He has the Rest in Peace in play. So basically it's Helm of Obedience or the Knowledge Pool. Use this against my Sisay. That's terrible. There's a lot of cards here I don't care about. That's good. I actually think it's gonna be Imprison in the Moon. I was looking for a Back to Basics. I don't find that. I don't find Hour of Silence either. So he could have Hour of Silence in his hand. It's that or a combo piece. I'm gonna go for the annoying part in the Prison in the Moon. My reasoning is that there is a bunch of different combos inside his deck, so grabbing one combo is pretty useless. So I'd rather grab a card that is gonna hurt me. I was looking for Back to Basics, but I didn't find it. He actually just passed turn. He could have attacked. Get Rakdos Signet. That's good. That's good. We should cast it. So we're gonna get... So we have black, Yund, white, blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And I don't think I want to do anything more. Lion's Eye Diamond. If you crack that thing, you're gonna die. Okay, so it's in this end step. We're gonna pay 1 life to crack this thing. Activate Boss. Oath of Nissa. Oath of Nissa triggers. So we're having a bit of sad situation. My opponent is a little bit tired and he's accidentally clicking F5. If you click F5, it will immediately jump to the end step. So he's basically just losing his turn over and over. I'm getting on a Flooded Strand with my Oath of Nissa. So that's a card draw from my stuff. My opponent is casting Laboratory Maniac. Now, what I actually should have done this turn is put Flooded Strand into play and cast Hapatra. I didn't do that because Sur has accidentally skipped his turn a bunch, so I decided to just skip my turn. Sur attacks. The reason why I'm actually skipping my turn like this is because, well, I like games to be fair. It's boring when games end and when you win games or lose games because of a outside game error. Even though he's accidentally pushing the button F5, so it's his fault, but he didn't get anything. Wait, no, he did. At the beginning of each opponent's combat phase, that player may remove a card in his graveyard from the game. If the player doesn't, creatures usually going to contact you this time. Alright. So we can never attack him because there's a combo of this web and the rest in peace. He's gonna make the laboratory maniac into a bug. Oh, look here, we have a pact of negation. So he's gonna stop the dark steel mutation. Should I Oath of Chandra, the laboratory maniac? I should actually do that just to be super safe. It's like, I don't want to randomly lose the game. Do I have any other 2 cards? I could get Lavinia. No, I don't think. Oh. Lavinia doesn't affect. If I put Lavinia into play and he puts Knowledge Pool into play, I actually win the game. So let's activate Sisay. We have green. It's a safe choice in general. Sensei top, so we're gonna win the game if we get our Sisay Citadel in action. Can I have an activated Sisay and a Lightning Helix? It's 2 more mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can't. Or yes, I actually can. If I find Oath of Liliana, I should actually grab it now. If I pass turn, I think I should activate here now. Predict. Alright, we're gonna lose. Okay, so I was greedy and we lost the game. Typical misplay. Bit sad. If I'm correct, I can't actually activate Lightning Helix. Then again, if I would have gotten Oath of Chandra, because the same thing would actually have happened. So if I grab Oath of Chandra, he still would have been able to cast Predict. And if I would have been able to cast, and if he would, my Chandra trigger would have been on the stack trying to kill the Laboratory Maniac. But I think we could have won that if we played a little bit differently. And we have a pretty good hand actually. We're gonna keep this one. Deathrite Shaman, Underground Sea, Soldering, Serra Sanctum, and a Suvan Library. So Serra Sanctum will actually tap for some mana. Linvala, Keeper of Silence. SRAM draws a lot of cards, mono white. SRAM? We have a double SRAM. And we have Thrasus and Tymna from Mana Ramp. And I actually know that Mana Ramp is playing Shufflehawk. He's just looting for his land tax. Oh, Mox Opal. In that case, I think we're gonna go for the Soldering opening. And I actually think that I wanna cast Vampiric Tutor in my upkeep and grab another rock so my Mox Opal taps for mana. I don't know if I wanna do that anymore. So Mana Ramp has a Mystic Remora in play. And I believe that the 2 SRAM decks could potentially feed him quite heavily. And if they are, then I guess I could do it as well. Helm of Awakening. Okay, do I want to? Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to. Psych Rift. Survival of the Fittest. There's actually a creature that is going to be great in this game that goes by the name Linvala, Keeper of Silence, versus this guy. Problem is that he could tutor for Gilded Drake to steal the Linvala, Keeper of Silence, and bypass the stacks. So this is going to shut down his Hulk combo, but at the same time, he's going to be able to solve the problem. Mental gets his hands on some basic lands. Yitte, Mystic Remora trigger, so he's going to draw a card. And so is Mental. Do I want to cast? No, I'm going to get CC into play anyway. Bayou. So now I could actually cast Linvala. There's no point in actually casting Sisay currently. So let's do that. Gonna get a white mana. And we can cast Linvala, Keeper of Silence. That is gonna be a little bit annoying at the very least. He pays for the Mystic Remora and puts Exotic Orchard into play, and then Mana Ramp passes the turn. Acid Blade casts SRAM and equips the Swiftfoot Boots. The second SRAM gets a trigger from the land tax. SRAM is actually a really cool commander. Whenever you cast an aura, an equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. So that is white card draw. Wow. Mystic Remora is so good right now. Mana Crypt is being cast from SRAM, and Mystic Remora draws a card. Why didn't I draw my Mystic Remora? Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Metalcraft equipment you control have Yitte triggers. Alright, so let's hope we get something good. Draw. We get Gaia's Cradle and an island, and Azorius Signet. I want black, blue, white, whatever, so Gaia's Cradle works. No. Yes, I want the Gaia's Cradle. I'm actually gonna get my commander in. Can I activate my commander? No, I can't. I don't have double white. Wait. If I have... I can tap this for green, black, blue. Is there a land in any graveyard? There is a land there. Red. Cast this, transform. I can actually activate her, but only this turn. No, I can cast it now. I like that. Because now I have Metalcraft. No. So I can activate her. Yeah, this is actually looking pretty good. I could lock down a lot of stuff here. Storch the Plowshare, targeting that thing. I think I want to respond to this. He can't search his deck currently. And I can't get Ashiok anyway. But I could get some stuff. Black. Oh, okay, I didn't even need to tap that thing. So I can even cast Psych Rift. Done. Alright, we can get Hapatra. It's Linvala. She's the only one that actually does something. If I get my turn, I can get double activations on Sisay, and I can actually win. Because what I will get is Domri, Anarch of Bolas. If I get Domri, she will become a 7/6. And Domri gives me a red mana. Okay, so I can actually win on my next turn. Acid Blade actually has to leave the game for some sad reasons. Sometimes that happens. Abrupt Decay is being cast, targeting my Sisay. I didn't think that was gonna happen. On the other hand, do I care about this? How much black mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, Gilded Drake's actually gonna kill Linvala. Could I win in my turn, even though Sisay is gone? Because I just have so much black mana. Okay, so he's gonna steal my Linvala. Really good. Okay, he's gonna steal Thrum. I like this. Interesting play here. He's gonna use the Yitte to destroy his commander and kill his commander so he doesn't lose his commander. He would rather have his commander in his command zone than letting Mana Ramp actually control his commander. So Gilded Drake thistles. I would have done the same play as Mental. He recasts SRAM. He equips the Yitte. I don't have any creatures. I don't care about the Yitte having charge counters on it. There are no creatures that are key for my combo. He could kill Lavinia. He attacks Mana Ramp with his Pure Steel Paladin with the Yitte and Bonesaw for 3 damage. And he's gonna get 2 charge counters on the Yitte. The Yitte has a lot of really powerful abilities. This is actually a really good equipment for with the more grindy games, as it is a slower way of killing your opponent's creatures. You usually use the target creature gets -1/-1. I actually play it inside my deck as well, but that's also because I can use it to gain 2 life. Okay, he's gonna kill Lavinia. Such a storm deck. Do I care about this? 1. Does that trigger? When it costs an aura. This is an aura. I like it. Wow. That's some interaction. I guess this is a very good way to make SRAM a little bit more competitive. If a lot of auras, for example the Dark Steel Mutation, with interaction that you can cast your opponent's creature or other stuff, then SRAM could actually be better, because instead of playing a lot of really janky things like Skeleton Key that doesn't really do much, then suddenly you could have a more of an interactive deck, a deck that has a lot of interactions and card draw. This is a good example of a card that is actually good. Fire and Ice. It is a weak interaction against creatures. I actually think the Yitte is a lot better interaction, cheaper mana, and it's in instant speed. You have to build it up. What a deck. A small part of me is actually saying you should have casted the Psych Rift to keep Lavinia alive. No! This is terrible. There's no point in bouncing anything. So we're not gonna win. Do we have anything that is gonna fix this? I can recast this. So I'm gonna be all in here. I'm gonna put Sisay Citadel on top of my deck and hope that mana ramp actually counters the Armageddon. If it does, I win. If it doesn't, we lose. I don't have the black mana I need to cast Sisay Citadel anymore. Alright, I think we're actually gonna lose this game to Thram. I don't think there's anything I can draw that is gonna fix this. Okay, let's hope for a good hit here. Yeah. These creatures are just gonna die actually to the Jitte. Mana ramp cost Apprentice Necromancer. Whoa! Mana Height from SRAM! Wow! I love it! Return to dust. I see Mike must gonna give up. Yeah, this is good. We have some interaction. We have some Oath of Nissa. That's gonna be good. Bird, Elf, Prismatic Vista, Verdant Catacombs, Guy's Cradle. Yeah. Could I get a turn 3 activation? No, I can't. But I can get a turn 4 activation, finding a legendary on 2. Yeah, I'm happy with this hand. Derevi, Kaika, Wind's Fury, nice, and Thrasus and Tymna. It's mana ramp again. On my turn, let's go. I'm gonna get a lot of green mana with this, but I need green. Let's get something green, something else with this thing. For example, a tropical island, but I'm actually gonna get a Bayou for the triple black I might need for Sisay Citadel. Then we're gonna cast Bird of Paradise, and after that we're just gonna pass turn. So second turn, I'm gonna cast Elves of Deep Shadow with Bayou, put Gaia's Cradle into play. I will tap for 2 green. I will tap the Bird of Paradise for white, and I will put Sisay into play. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. On my third turn, I could cast both Oath of Nissa and Oath of Chandra and crack the Prismatic Vista. Skull Clamp is such a good card for Kaika. Okay, we draw a card. Ser Sanctum. Wow. This is really explosive. Like I have all the draws currently. We're gonna cast Boss. Mana ramp is casting Tymna the Weaver. I think that's what I'm gonna blow up with my Oath of Chandra. I will make an oath to kill Tymna. Or maybe I should actually make an oath to kill Kaika. Darevi casts Aura Charge. But instead I could cast Domri and kill both of them. Prismatic Vista. Green, black. I think we can do a lot here. So we'll tap you, cast Oath of Nissa. Triggered Oath of Nissa. I'm gonna grab the Volcanic Island, then Domri into play using Bayou. Oath of Nissa lets me cast it, ignoring the red mana. People are thinking about this. Force of Will. Alright. Kaika gets a spirit. I think I should kill the Kaika. I don't know much what that tick is gonna do. So, ramp or this thing. So I was planning on killing both, but I'm gonna prioritize Tymna. I mean, Sisay is a 4/4, so she hits face quite good. She is a good soldier. So, how Kaika and Skull Clamp functions is that whenever he casts a non-creature spell, he basically draws 2 cards. So, we don't want that. So we'll slaughter pack the birdie. He's gonna crack the token with the Skull Clamp and draw 2 cards. We will see how the Darevi prioritize things. He doesn't do anything. That was actually the first time I've ever cracked a Prismatic Vista. I actually forgot that the land came into play untapped with Prismatic Vista. So I thought it was something involving wilds for some stupid reason. So I could actually have activated Sisay this turn. During your turn, your opponent can't cast spells or activate abilities of creatures, artifacts, or enchantments. So he's pretty much gonna win this turn or next turn. In response to Vampiric Tutor, Darevi tricks itself into the battlefield. There is now a trigger from Aura Shards to destroy an artifact or enchantment. He's gonna tap the Green Monolith. That is actually rather clever. I like that play. And he's gonna destroy the Skull Clamp. But I think what I need to do is get something into play that stops Mana Ramp from winning. And I can't do it in response to him because I can't activate on his turn. So I have to get something that snatches his deck now. And I think the answer is Ashiok Dream Render. Or Unoffensive the Foremost. But I think Ashiok is gonna be a little bit better. Darevi cast Sword of Sin and Steel. Oh, it's the new equipment. What does this actually do? I don't remember. Whenever a creature deals combat damage of play, destroy up to one target planeswalker and up to one target artifact. Darevi is gonna kill Ashiok. Darevi doesn't like the bird. The bird persons are having a war. So Kaika, the Yeskai bird, versus Darevi, the Bunt bird, is having a big battlefield here. Kaika casts Red Elemental Blast, getting Darevi back into the command zone. So it's my turn. Swords to Plowshare. Disappointment is huge. Could I cast and activate all Verberg mana? Sisay, he untaps the Grim Monolith because he can't do it during Mana Ramp's turn anyway. Ashiok Dream Render we're gonna get. And we're gonna activate the Ashiok, targeting Mana Ramp, hopefully getting rid of some stuff. Then we pass turn. We exiled Bloom Tender, Pact of Negation, Flusterstorm, Forbidden Knowledge, some Bloom Tender stuff. He lost some stuff in his graveyard, and this guy also lost some random stuff in his graveyard. They didn't lose much, but it's the anti-search that shuts down my opponents currently. Flash Hulk won't do much versus if there's an Ashiok in play. I could have gotten an Offensive Foremost. That would also have made Sisay into a 6/6. Then I then attack with an Offensive and Sisay. Sisay now becomes a 7/7. I activate her and I get Bola Citadel. So I could have done that, but I wanted to be a little bit more safe. And I think Ashiok is a little bit more safer card to get compared to an Offensive Foremost in this situation. And the anti-search is a lot stronger versus the rest of my opponents. Kaika comes back into action. It's gonna be interesting to see who is the superior bird person. I think both are ladies as well. This is a cat fight. Kaka! I wonder how Darevi sounds like. Darevi is being recasted with her trick. There is a trigger on the stack from Aura Shards. There's gonna be a trigger on the stack from Darevi as well. Aura Shard is destroying my Orzhov Signet. And Darevi is untapping Temple of the False God. Darevi casts Rising Waters. Someone, the other bird person, doesn't like that and casts the Dorvian's Veto, countering the Rising Waters. And he gets the Spirit. My turn? Jitte. Could I win this turn? If I equip Jitte using some mana, attack, buff, Sisay. That's gonna take 4 mana. That's less than I have on anything. I need to tap you and Island. After that, I have white, red, green, black, blue. Win the game, kinda. I think we're gonna go for it. So we're gonna cast the Jitte. I want to equip the Jitte to Sisay. I'm gonna pay the green from Gaia's Cradle and my basic island. Does it attach? It attaches. I wanna proceed to battle. Attack. It doesn't matter where it goes, but I'm gonna go here. I don't think I wanna kill Darevi, because it's just gonna re-enter and kill some more of my stuff. I don't care if you block. That's not what this is about. There's a trigger on the Usame's Jitte to get 2 charge counters. Things that are looking quite good. We go to second main phase. Remove a charge counter. Make Sisay grow. Sisay is now an 8/8. Do I need to tap one? No. I want to activate Sisay. Nice. Ashiok Dream Render. Okay, he targets Ashiok Dream Render with the Chain of Vapor. No, I don't want to copy it. So you return the Ashiok. Sisay's power drops to 6/6. And now he can crack the Bloodstained Mire. We don't have a response to that. So now that Sisay's power is less than below Bola Citadel, we need to grab something different. Linvala, Keeper of Silence, is going to be the right choice here. So a little bit of a misplay. I could have used the Jitte to buff Sisay up to 8 again after the Ashiok was gone. And then I would actually have gotten the Citadel into action. Mana Ramp is recasting Tymna. Kaika is casting Narset Parter of Veils. And he magically disappeared. Happens sometimes. So I guess Darevi was the stronger bird person after all. Sword of Fire and Ice has protection from red and blue. Voltron Darevi, for sure. I'm gonna block. He's tapped out. He doesn't get his evil triggers. I should have the win. And with Oath of Nissa, I can cast this for green mana. Growth Spiral. That is going to be good soon. Oath of Nissa is actually quite good. I like it. Makes it easier for the deck to flow. Oh my god! I guess he didn't like the Ashiok at all. He exiles the spell. Wait, could he kill it? He could he could suicide Tymna and Grand Abolisher. And that would kill Sisay. Second main phase. Remove a charge counter. Buff. She becomes a 6/6. Remove a charge counter. Buff. She becomes an 8/8. It's time to do it. Blue. Black. Green. Red. Let's keep that one. And white. Here we go. The card is Sisay Citadel. Top deck is Mox Opal. We're gonna cast Mox Opal. Top deck is Swords to Plowshare. Let's cast Father Adel. Let's cast Kambal. Boros Signet. Alright, let's go. Nice. They all take a damage. I gain a life. It's a ritual. It just bypasses the deck. They discard a card. That is also good. I'm gonna cast Mystic Remora. I'm gonna cast Llanowar Elf. Is it Signet? 25 life. We're looking good. Cast Arbor Elf. We're gonna cast the Lightning Helix. Tymna or Thrasius? It's the Tymna, I guess. Give me back 3 lives so I can keep going with this storm. So there's a land on top of my deck. I need to get rid of that. We'll cast Growth Spiral. So we'll draw this forest. Damn it, there's another. And I guess we ran into a Fizzle. I can get red, white, green, mega white. So sad, I've already made a land for turn. Let's actually destroy this creature. Mana ramp is on 0 cards in his hand. I can have a rego next turn, pretty much. Didn't win this turn. We fizzled, but we built a really good board state. And while we were trying to build a board state and try to win the game, we were able to also interact with a bunch of our opponents. And this is actually why I kind of liked this spell, because each opponent are forced to discard a card, and that hurts them a little bit. So when I pass turn, they are not going to be in the really good situation as they what it could be. We also got our hand on Kambal and Mystic Remora. He's activating his boss commander, Thrasius. Thrasius gets a Marsh Flats. Alright, it's Derevi's turn. The one that can actually destroy my building. Derevi casts Brainstorm. I have several triggers. He's gonna lose some life. This is gonna be good. This is gonna help me for the next Bolas run. I'm also gonna draw some cards, and that is also good for my next Bolas run. I wanna draw a card with Mystic Remora. I draw Marsh Flats. Yeah, that's good. It's good to draw out the lands currently. I need to get rid of them. That means there are 18 lands remaining inside my deck. The bird enters the battlefield, Aura Shard's trigger, and he destroys my Dragon Demonic building. Yeah, I can pay 1. I'm gonna go to our draw step, activate Sisay. She's a 7/7. Bow of Naila. We're gonna activate the bow. Put up to 4 cards from your graveyard into your library. We're gonna target. We could actually target these 2 just because. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna activate her once more. There we go. Citadel is back. The top card of our library is a Carpet of Flowers. We have a Deathrite Shaman. After that, we have Teferi Time Reveler. Then we have the Vicious Rumors that I regained. That is also going to be good because Mana Ramp has a card in his hand, and it's good to get rid of that thing. Cast Wild Growth, targeting my Bayou. Hide and Seek. I know exactly what we're going to do with that. Search target opponent's library. Select an opponent. We're going to grab Mana Ramp. Okay, there's a bug. This shouldn't happen. I have to pay mana for these spells. Where is his Kozilek, Butcher of Truth? Ulamog Infinite Gear. That's better. That's 11 life. So I gained 11 life. We're gonna put Wooded Foothills into play, land for turn. And Man Ramp is dead. It's an honorable concede. He can't win the game without that Eldrazi Titan. So we have a land on top of our decks. We need to crack that thing. We need to crack. I'm gonna get rid of that with cracking the Wooded Foothills. Tymna the Weaver. Cast Tymna. Signet. Wow, I'm really going through my deck. Boreal Druid. Oh, Vampiric Tutor. Finally. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Tutor. And I'm gonna be greedy and I'm gonna get Aetherflux Reservoir on top of my deck. Cast Aetherflux Reservoir. So now I have my Aetherflux Reservoir on top of my deck. I don't have my Sensitive Divine top, but I don't think I need it. So we'll cast the Ramp spell. Oh, there's a land on top of my deck, but we will shuffle because of the Ramp and Growth. And we won. Didn't need to go through any of it. He knows the storm count is so huge that I will simply just win. Amazing. Kinda clean Sisay Citadel win. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I do and you wanna support me, consider sharing my videos or even checking out my Patreon page. Also, purchasing cards from the TCG Players website using the affiliate link down below will also help the channel grow. So a big thank you to all of you.